Spider-Man has a new love interest who is a recent addition to the Spider-Verse move over Mary Jane. There's a new woman in Spider-Man's life. Asterisk, there's a new love interest in Spider-Man's life who is just learning the ropes of being a superhero. There is a long list of former flames in Spider-Man's past, and they all have their legion of devoted fans. Two names that immediately come to mind are Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane Watson, but we also can't forget about Black Cat and former S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent Mockingbird, but a new name has cropped up that many fans probably aren't aware about, and she is a recent addition to the ever-growing Spider-Verse side of the Marvel Universe. Meet Lynda Locke, aka Webhead. If you haven't heard of Webhead, don't worry. She hasn't appeared in any of Spider-Man's bigger titles like Amazing Spider-Man. Webhead made her big debut in Spider-Man Unlimited Infinity comic, the digital-only series that ran on the Marvel Unlimited app. Spider-Man and Webhead first met in their civilian identities for a blind date in Spider-Man Unlimited Infinity comic number 39. Peter Parker and Lynda Locke's date was crashed when a monster named Creature X went on a rampage. Webhead successfully stopped the monster and even credits Spider-Man for coming up with her codename, but is their romance destined to last? Or is it just another in a long line of failed Spider-Man romances? Marvel names Spider-Man's new love interest after him. Asterisk, Webhead was left to fend for herself against Creature X when Spider-Man's Spider-Sense knocked him out of the fight. Luckily, Webhead persevered by defeating Creature X with her Hypnoblast. Fantastic Four Thing arrived to take Creature X into custody, which is where Lynda overheard Thing refer to Spider-Man as Webhead. She liked the name so much that she decided to adopt it as her new superhero identity. Just think how things might have changed if Webhead had overheard Thing call Spider-Man Wallcrawler or Webslinger. Those are two possible names that Webhead could have settled on. We like to think that Webhead is a more appropriate codename, and she's already getting off to an auspicious start to her superhero career. Webhead's powers, costume, and history. Explained. Asterisk, Webhead works for a shadowy organization as one of its agents. The group dispatches her across New York City, which is how she crosses paths with Spider-Man. As for Webhead's powers, she has similar abilities to Spider-Man, like sticking to walls, super strength, and speed. Instead of using web shooters, Webhead can shoot webs from the metal arms that protrude from her back. Think of the metal arms on Spider-Man's Iron Spider costume from Avengers Infinity War. Her belt holster also contains a gun and various gadgets, and she has a wrist communicator that allows Webhead to keep in contact with her bosses. Webhead's most impressive powers are her Hypnoblast and Toxin Kick. The Hypnoblast is concentrated psionic energy that knocks out her opponents, while the Toxin Kick delivers a more physical attack that appears to be greater than the normal attacks Spider-Man can dish out. Spider-Man and Webhead's romance may already be doomed. Asterisk, Spider-Man and Webhead reunite in Astonishing Spider-Man Infinity comic number 6, with Webhead finally capturing Creature X after originally thinking the other person was too boring for them. Peter Parker and Lynda Locke go on another date in Astonishing Spider-Man Infinity comic number 12. But it's not long before Spider-Man and Webhead meet face-to-face again, and it results in them both sharing a romantic kiss. As nice as the kiss is, Spider-Man eventually thinks that they're rushing things just a bit, especially since they don't know that much about each other. Webhead, being new to the superhero game, isn't worrying about the small details and just wants to enjoy this moment of pure passion. But Spider-Man still can't bring himself to go with the flow and wants some answers. Specifically, why is Webhead always around when these creatures keep popping up, and how is she affecting his Spider-Sense? She refuses to answer these questions and they end up arguing instead. So maybe they're more like the cute odd couple that likes to fight and make up. Their story is just beginning, so there are lots of possibilities for how the love story between Spider-Man and Webhead will play out. Have you been keeping up with the tale of Spider-Man's new romance? If so, give us your thoughts in the comments below.